Ayan, recording in progress daw. So we will be recording this webinar para sa inyo and para sa team replay, which I'll be sending later once na ma-process na yung video. Immediately within today, we will send it. While we're going through our workshop, I want you to keep an open mind. Nakikita niyo ba yung screen ko? Yung maganda ako?
Yes po.
Yes po.
Talagang kailangan ko sabihin na maganda ako, di ba? Pwede man sabihin naka-blue. Basta kailangan sabihin. So anyways, while we're going through our workshop, keep an open mind. If you are confused, okay lang yon. Ibig sabihin, meron tayong bagong information na natututunan. Hindi lang, nawala yung, ito pala. Hold on. So yun nga, meron tayong bagong information na natututunan. Ibig sabihin, merong bagong knowledge na bago sa atin. And hindi man natin maintindihan ngayon, trust na yung subconscious mo ina-absorb yon. And I think that's the beauty of it. Hindi yung confusion, kundi yung allowing yourself to learn something new, na kahit medyo confused ka, just go along with it. And just like with everything else in life, take whatever resonates with you. And if it doesn't sit well, or maybe hindi siya aligned sa values nyo, don't close agad na utak mo na, this is not true. You can always disregard, let's say, mga sinasabi ko na it doesn't feel right. But at least, listen. Ganun naman lahat ng bagay, di ba? And the reason why I am very excited you guys are here, because sabi ko nga, sa libo-libong nakakita, or at least na-reach nung mga post ko, not everyone actually took an action. Hindi lahat. And that's okay. Because I really believe na kayo lahat na nandito ngayon, those who have registered, you might be even watching this team replay, the fact that you were shown my post and you took an action is a very big sign for me that you are ready for whatever you're going to learn today. For some reason, and it's always like that naman, that new year always signifies new beginnings, di ba? But 2023, there is some kind of energy. Hindi ako masyadong maano sa astrology or, those kinds of things. But I am surrounded by people who are. And sinasabi nila na itong taon na to, at yung padating na bagong, I forgot even the term, but merong nangyayari sa astrology kind of thing. And it signifies change. Not only change, but if you do something now, you are ensured na kung aligned ka yung actions mo sa desire mo, everything will fall into place. I mean, hindi ako nagsasabi niyan. Ang mga astrologers ang nagsasabi niyan. But I want to take it the same way na sa horoscope or sa mga predictions. Kapag maganda yung sinasabi sa akin, Virgo at saka Year of the Monkey, I claim it. Pag hindi maganda, sabi ko, shoo, di naman totoo yan. Well, that's it. Ganun lang yun. Di ba? Pag maganda, claim it. Pag hindi maganda, hindi yun para sa akin. Hindi para sa akin yung basa na yun, right? Itong nangyayari ngayon na nanonood ka, you've registered, nagsisimula na yung journey mo. You are allowing and letting yourself up to all the possibilities. Wait lang. Hold on. Let's do Para relax na relax talaga tayo. Let's do first a meditation breathing exercise. Now, I'm not sure if all of you have know this, but if in case hindi, pero let's do this for our workshop. Something that you can also do anytime you feel like stress kayo, sa gabi maganda tong gawin, sa umaga pagkagising nyo maganda tong gawin. I call it before 4-7-8. Mas maganda yung 4-7-8. But for na, alam mo yung 4-7-8, now I'm saying it 3-3-3 techniques. Basically, inhale for 3 seconds, hold your breath for 3 seconds, and then release or exhale for another 3 seconds. Yung 4-7-8, it's basically the same thing. You inhale for 4 seconds. Maganda yung 4-7-8 lalo na pag matutulog ka eh. Or if you want to be in a deep meditative state, because it's like mas laking hangin yung ini-inhale mo, you're holding it for 7 seconds and then you release it like for 8 seconds. Medyo mahirap yung gawin kapag nakaupo tayo. So let's do 3-3-3 now, but it doesn't, it's not that different. At the end of the day, what we want is to release all the negative energy or at least peace our mind. Okay. I hope you are in a very quiet place. Please relax your face. Relax your shoulders. And then inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Relax na. Relax na ba tayo? Let's talk about manifesting. Let's talk about manifesting. Maybe you've heard about this, that manifesting is all about energy. Wait lang. Let me stop share para makita niyo yung kagandahan ko. Lagi ko sinasabi maganda ako. Hello, maganda naman talaga ako. Ito sasabihin ko sa inyo. Mamaya, sasabihin ko sa inyo, isa sa mga blocks ko, which is, hindi ako magaling or hindi ako maganda. But then, I learned to acknowledge and realize that that's one of my limiting beliefs. I keep on telling myself na hindi ako magaling at hindi ako maganda. Napiprevent nito yung kung ano man yung gusto ko sa buhay. So if you hear me saying na maganda ako, tanggapin nyo yun. Dahil it took some time for me to actually be okay with that thought. Of course, until now, may moments ka na, alam mo ba yun, ang pangit ko, ang taba ko, ang dami kong anik-anik sa mukha, na alam mo yun, hindi yun mawawala. Hindi mawawala yung mga limiting beliefs natin. But recognizing how it affects us and how it prevents us from reaching our fullest potential, that's very powerful. Because if you are aware what's happening, then we can release whatever negative thought it is, right? Okay, nabanggit ko na lang yon dahil sinabi ko na maganda ako. Let's try to mute ourselves. Mamaya pwede tayong chika-chika. Okay. As I said, I believe kaya kayo nandito ngayon. I'm just making an assumption here, but I have this, talent na I can somehow, because we are collective energy, nararamdaman ko kayo. Hindi ko man kayo nakikita lahat. I would appreciate if you can switch on your cam, but then I can sense you. I am making an assumption that the reason you have registered for our workshop is because I'm assuming na currently medyo dissatisfied kayo sa kung ano mang meron kayo sa life ngayon, right? Na parang ang bagal ng progress, laging may aberya, parang you're surrounded by people na hindi ka sinusuportahan. Maybe you're thinking na, alam mo yun, magaling ka naman, pero mahiyain ka, kaya tamad ka, kaya hindi ka nagiging successful. You are ambitious, you are driven, yet, hindi nagtatranslate yung ambitious mo, yung pagiging ambisyosa mo, at yung pagiging masipag mo, at yung pagiging driven mo, into money, into an income na feeling mo karapat-dapat ka. Nodding? May ganun bang feeling na alam ko there's more to life than this? But then, hindi nangyayari agad. Or hindi pa nangyayari. Or parang hindi mangyayari. Or parang hindi ko alam kung paano mangyayari. Right? But as I said, you're here because you're ready. You are opening up your mind. You're opening up your heart. You're ready to meet the highest version of yourself. And paulit-ulit kong babanggitin yan sa inyo. Yung pinaka-vibrant version ng sarili mo. As sinabi ko kanina, manifesting is all about energy. And maybe you've heard about it. That everything is energy. And this is not voodoo. This is not new wave thinking. This is science. That everything in this planet, in the universe, in the galaxies, are made up of energy. All matter, right? Matter, science, is made up of energy. Tayo, yung body natin, it composes of energy. The same energy that makes up itong microphone, laptop, the sun, the sea, money is energy. As in, everything na nakikita natin is energy. Yun nga lang, in our physical world, again, maybe you have this idea na, I don't get you, Lindsay, I don't get you. It's okay, just listen. And later, you can always deep dive into this topic on your own, or you can join the goal setting and manifesting workshop I'll be conducting in 2 weeks' time. But anyways, you can always deep dive into this. But what I'm saying is that we are in the 3D world. Parang 3D, diba? Na the reason why hindi madaling mag-manifest sa 3D world is because masyadong dense. But if we can access one dimension. I call it one dimension. Some people call it the void. But it doesn't matter. It's basically, if you go and deep dive into this, it's basically a just part of yourself where everything is possible. You know, in a spiritual point of view, para tayong kaluluwa, souls, na hindi namamatay. That's how I would like to think of it. And if you really deep dive into this topic, you would learn that, you know, yung sinasabi ng science, yung mga tinuturo sa mga religion, like, you know, the teachings of Islam, Buddhism, Christianity, the Catholic Church, are basically saying the same things. Na from a scientific viewpoint, there are evidences suggesting that we are all part of one energy. A universal consciousness. Now, from a religious perspective, na tayo, lagi nating naririnig, di ba? Na tayo ay kawangis ng Diyos. That we are the children of God. And for me, if we use the same logic, kung ang Diyos ay creator at anak niya tayo, then we can also create. Correct? And for me, that is very, very powerful. I know if we are very, very religious, like raised in a Catholic upbringing, which I am, simula kinder hanggang college, nasa Catholic school ako, it is deeply embedded in our brain, in our mind, of what is God. Now, I don't consider myself as religious, but I am very, very, very spiritual. I now truly understand kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng higher power. That God is something na paparusahan tayo pag may ginawa tayo. But I totally get it that we have God. Now, some people call him, her, because as I said, if you really think about it, who decides na ang God is lalaki like si Allah, or God is a male, right? It could be something na now I don't want to I religion is something that I don't really want to discuss, but I can talk about this topic na I now understand that God is a very generous God. Hindi siya nandito para parusahan tayo, hindi tayo nandito sa mundo para pagdusahan ang mga kasalanan ng iba. And we can really change the world. As I said, we are a collective energy. And if pag iniisip mo naman na malungkot ako, then malungkot ako. Pero actually, kung madaming malungkot sa buong mundo, somehow things also are getting worse. But if marami sa atin na elevated ang energy into their right and higher frequency, then things are better. Kaya naniniwala ako doon na they're asking for prayers. Because if a lot of people is focusing their energy, their frequency, their vibration into this specific thing, which is healing someone, then it can happen. And that's what miracle is. And that's what magic is. I hope hindi pa kayo nawawala. I hope nandito pa rin kayo. And if you would like to deep dive into this topic, again, I'm having another seminar about this, but you can always, just find articles in the internet about it. Iba pa rin talaga kapag nag-uusap eh. Sometimes I always teach this, pero sa GC, and ang mahirap sa GC, kahit gaano kahaba yung sinasabi ko, sometimes, of course, iba pa din kapag naririnig, di ba? Iba pa rin kapag nakikita. Also know that we are manifesting all the time. It's just so happen na you are unconsciously manifesting. Believe it or not, everything you have right now, you manifested it. Maybe even the bad things. I'm not dismissing the fact that there's evilness in this world. But somehow, if you really think about it, lahat ng meron ka ngayon, because sometimes we're thinking there are things na imposible. Imposible dahil iniisip mo pala ngayon na imposible. Pero kung naniniwala ka na posible, like yung laptop na ginagamit mo ngayon, yung internet connection na meron ka, I would assume before, iniisip mo lang gusto mo magka-internet. And somehow, naisip mo na madali lang magka-internet. Kaya nagka-internet ka. The same na yung phone na binili mo, it's because you think you can afford it. And So you were able to manifest it. Yung bahay na tinitirahan mo ngayon, pwedeng nangungupahan ka, pwedeng ikaw yung may-ari. Again, you somehow believe that it is possible, so it happened. Kung nakatapos ka ng pag-aaral, you never thought na imposible makatapos ka ng pag-aaral or hindi ka makakapag-aral. Kaya ka nakatapos, but it's not the reality of life, right? Hindi lahat naniniwala na makakapagtapos sila kasi hindi lahat naniniwala na makakapag-aral sila. So somehow, privileged na agad tayo. But you are unconsciously manifesting. So hopefully, matutunan natin yung conscious manifesting. Right? Yung kung ano talaga yung gusto natin, mag-manifest sa ating 3D world. Share ko ulit ang aking screen. Okay. Okay. I always say this mantra. I am safe. I am blessed. I deserve all the good things in the world. I am safe. I am blessed. I deserve all good things in the world. And I always say this kapag stress ako, kapag feeling ko hindi ko deserve, pag feeling ko na parang napakahirap or natatakot ako kung anong mangyayari sa future, I always say this because it's true. We are safe, we are blessed, and we deserve all the good things in the world. I know not all of you know me or knows me. So, papakilala ko lang sandali ang aking sarili. My name is Linjay Talag Cruz po. Sinabi ko kanina, Virgo ako. I was born year of the monkey. Yun yung jowa ko, asawa ko yan. Parang monkey din. No, hindi. Gwapo yan, mabait yan. Kapatid ko yung mga yan. 6 kami. Di ba yung sa kanan? Alam mo, 18 lang ako yan, pero parang manganganak ako, di ba? Parang meron akong bit-bit na 8 months old baby. Oh my gosh, tapos kaya ganyan ang itsura kasi parang binaha kami, 'di ba? Wala akong picture nung bata ako kasi wala naman kaming camera. Bahay yan ng kaklasiko. Tapos yung kaming 6 na magkakapatid, ako panganay, ako pinakamatangkad, bahay naman yan ng tita ko. Para kaming mga yagit. At alam nyo ba na party yan? Party yan. Ganyan ang mga forma namin. So, minsan pag sinasabi ng mga tao, kasi enjoy mayaman ka, mayaman kayo. Gusto ko sabihin, mayaman ang pamilya ko. I mean, hindi yung pamilya ko, mayaman yung mga tita namin, yung mga kamag-anak ng tatay ko, pero hindi kami mayaman. Pero, hindi rin naman kami mahirap. Kasi, masipag yung mga magulang ko. Ang nanay ko, nagtitinda ng isaw, nagkarinderya, nagtinda ng isda. Ang tatay ko, nung nawalan trabaho, naging cook siya sa, yung may mga sumasayaw na hubad na babae. Pero, gagawin mo yung trabaho, di ba? Kung wala kayong makain, gagawin mo kahit ano. So, nalaman ko na yun, medyo malaki ako. Pero, dun ko nga na-realize na hindi kami mayaman, pero ayoko din namang sabihing mahirap kami. Kasi napag-aral kaming lahat ng magkakapatid eh. Kahit na puro promissory note. Akala ko talaga ang promissory note, parte yun ng pag-aaral. Yun pala, nagbibigay ng promissory note pag hindi ka bayad ng tuition fee at kailangan mo mag-take ng exam. Ako talaga, natuto akong gumawa ng promissory note at gayahin yung pirma ng nanay ko. Kasi nga, every quarter, tuwing periodical test, saka monthly test, gumagawa ako ng promissory note, binibigay ko sa account, sa registrar ba, o basta sa finance, ganon. So, akala ko talaga, normal part ng buhay yon. Lagi ako nagpo-promissory note. At kahit panganay ako, never ako nagkaroon ng bagong uniform or bagong damit. Kasi yung galing naman sa pinsan ko, na mas matanda sa akin, yun yung magiging damit ko na finally nung college, sabi ko, yes, magkakaroon na ako ng bagong uniform. Hindi pa din. Dahil doon ako nag-aral kung saan nag-aral din yung pinsan ko. So, again, yung uniform niya, uniform ko na rin naman. So, hindi kami mayaman. Dati. Then, hindi rin naman ako matalino. Wala akong award. alam mo yun, fourth year graduate ako, loyalty award kasi nandun ako since kinder. Pero never ako nagkaroon ng, hindi ako naging top 10 kahit kailan. Lumaki din ako na, ito sandali, yung susunod. Yun, OFW din ako sa Dubai, 14 years. Nagsimula ako receptionist. After maging receptionist, naging assistant ako ng may-ari ng company. Tapos nagpalipat-lipat ako ng kumpanya, multinational companies, hanggang sa nung umalis ako, ang trabaho ko was office manager and executive assistant ng president ng region. Pag sinasabi, di ba, na matalino ka kasi or magaling ka mag-English, naaalala ko pa, yung parang mentor ko, HR manager, sabi niya sa akin, alam mo, kailangan mong i-improve yung English communication skills mo. Alam mo, pag nasabihan ka ng ganun, nakakababa kaya yun ng moral. Kapag nasabihan ka na kailangan mong mag-improve, yung akala mo okay ka naman, tapos biglang sasabihin, tsaka mahina na nga ang confidence mo, sinabihan ka pa na kailangan mong mag-improve, hindi lahat ng tao biglang babangon ako at dudurugin kita. Minsan, ang mga tao hindi ganon. Pero naisip ko na kaya lalong nangyari, naging mas perfectionist ako. Na kung dati, dinodouble check ko bago ako mag-send ng email, ngayon parang 10 times ko dino-double check. Gino-Google check ko, thesaurus, lahat ginagawa ko para lang ma-make sure na tama yung ipapadala ko ng email. Dahil nga, sinabihan ako na kailangan ko mag-improve ng English. But you know what? After a few years, the same mentor na nagsabi sa akin na kailangan ko mag-improve ng communication skills ko at ng English skills ko, after nun, sa kanya pinapa-proofread lahat ng presentation niya. Sa kanya pinapa-check yung grammar, yung slides, bago siya mag-present, ipipresent niya muna sa akin, bibigyan ko siya ng feedback. I mean, this is an HR director ha. Pero na siguro nakita niya yung improvement ko, and I'm glad na instead na nag-resign ako at naawa ako sa sarili ko, I just push myself. I also have a book. That physical book, hindi na siya available. Alam mo yung mga tao, minsan nakakatawa. Nung physical book, meron ako. Sabi na, do you have an e-book? Tapos may e-book naman, do you have a physical book? I'm planning if I want to have a physical book, but the e-book is available. Maybe I'll share it later, but you'll find it thewealthypinay.com/books. I'm also a money mindset mentor. It's a fancy term I'm just calling myself. I don't want to call myself life coach, although I'm a certified life coach. Pero kasi, ang life coach, feeling ko, lahat kailangan mong i-coach. I-coach mo ang, yung may problema sa pamilya, or drug addict, or may problema sa trabaho. I mean, I can, but I just want to focus on money mindset. And the reason is, I truly believe na if we can improve our money mindset, we can basically get anything we want in life. But the things I'm sharing with you now, although it talks about money, can be applied in all aspects of our lives. It can be applied into relationships, into health, sa lahat ng aspect ng buhay natin. And sabi ko nga, I always talk about money. So somehow, para akong mukhang pera. But I just realized when I was resigning from my role sa Dubai noong 2019, I was offered 500,000 pesos pag kinonvert into dirhams na peso, na salary a month just for me to stay. And I declined it. That's when I realized that although I love money, I love what money can do, I am not driven by it. Money is not my motivator. And that is honestly true. You might think, and I know, nandito kayo ngayon kasi gusto niyo magkaroon ng pera, but I am just telling you, you just think na money ang gusto ninyo. And it's not bad. I love money. And if you have money blocks, pag ngayon parang nangingiwi-ngiwi kayo, naririnig nyo, love money. Oh no, Linjo, you should not love money. But just listen. But, although iniisip nyo na gusto nyong magkaroon ng pera, I know deep down what you want is love, peace, health, and abundance. Right? Mamaya pag-uusapan natin yan. Why am I focusing on money mindset? After natutunan ko na lahat ng bagay posible, I was able to do a lot of things. I was able to improve my life. And I would not say na mas naging matalino ako, o mas bumait ako, o mas naging masipag ako. No. Nothing actually changed sa akin. Although, of course, a lot of things have changed as well. But hindi dahil sa mas nagtrabaho ako mabuti o mas pinagpala ako or mas naging blessed ako. Kasi I feel that's very, pag sinabi mo kasi na, kasi blessed ka, Linjoy. Hindi ba tayo lahat blessed? Parang unfair naman kay God sabihin na ako blessed, tas pinipili ba ng Diyos kung sino yung iba-bless niya or hindi, di ba? Hindi ko rin pwedeng sabihin na kasi masipag ako or mas sinipagan ko. Hello, mas maraming masisipag sa akin. Diyos ko, yung mga magsasaka lang. Iniisip ko pa lang magkano na kinikita lang nila. So, hindi sa sipag din. 'Di ba? But when I've learned and when I opened the possibility, once I worked on my abundant mindset, all things happen. And not about just the monetary, but be able to share all these blessings, hindi lang sa pamilya ko, hindi lang sa, let's say, sa kapatid ko, sa magulang ko, but sa extended family ko, na yung dating pangarap lang nila, na akala nila hindi mangyayari, pero I am able to fulfill for them. Ako, I'm very happy na before my mother-in-law died in 2020, na yung pangarap niya na magkakotse, na ibigay namin ng asawa ko sa kanya. And yun yung mga bagay na hindi mapapalitan, di ba? Na parang wala naman siyang monetary value. Yung mga tita ko na naka-experience sa makay na aeroplano, yung mga batang akala nila hindi sila makakapag-aral, pero binigyan natin ng pagkakataong makapag-aral. Yung kahit papano makapagbigay ka ng 500, ng 1,000 sa mga nanghihingi sa'yo ng tulong, di ba? At the end of the day, yun yung gusto natin. And then, to inspire others. Kasi kapag somehow, kapag we are overflowing, ang natural state natin is to share. To share our blessings, to share not only money, but also time. Kasi we have free time. And then share our skills and our knowledge. And I'm now in a very privileged and blessed position na I'm able to teach what I know, both through virtual work. If you know that I am doing virtual work, it's a VA training company, na, nagagawa ko yun, kumikita ako doon. And now I am teaching money mindset, and I'm also earning from it. But I'm also giving away free stuff, right? One of my motto is, I serve, I deserve. If you ever feel na, parang I should always be just giving without receiving, dapat maalis niyo yun sa sarili ninyo. It's always good to give without expecting anything in return. However, if you feel bad about it already, that means hindi na siya healthy. And kapag hindi tayo marunong tumanggap, then paano tayo magkakaroon ng maraming blessings? Correct? Isa yan sa sakit ko dati Pag may nanlilibre sa akin dati, naku, makikipagpatayan ako para magbayad. Nakakahiya. Lalo pag alam ko na yung magbabayad o manlilibre sa akin, somehow mas malaki yung kita ko. Parang hiyang-hiya ako na, ano ba yan, nakakahiya. Na alam mo yun, binibigyan ako. But then I realized, that's a money block. I'm not receptive on receiving. Hindi ako sanay tumanggap. Sanay lang ako magbigay. And when I realized that it's what's happening to me, Kaya alam mo yun, marami akong napautang na hindi ako binayaran. Ang sakit. At na-realize ko, it's because of that. Hindi ako marunong tumanggap. And when I realized that, I started saying that mantra. I serve, I deserve. And hindi yun selfish. Hindi yun selfish. It's just that it's the reality. I serve, I deserve. Itong mga to, these are just some of the things that the participants of the goal setting and manifesting workshop were able to do. Ang dami sa kanila nakapunta sa ibang bansa, nakapag-migrate, nakapag-start ng business, nagkasama-sama sila ng family kasi dati silang OFW, either nakauwi na sila sa Pilipinas, may maganda na sila ditong negosyo or trabaho, or yung mga anak nila yung nadala nila doon. Mga sold out, kung ano man yung binibenta nila. I mean, this is kind of an old presentation. Hindi ko siya masyadong ina-update, but kung i-share ko, ayoko din naman basta, hindi, alam mo ako, pag meron ako nare-receive na magandang feedback, alam ko na somehow I am part of their journey, but I don't take parang, dahil sa akin yan, buti na lang nakilala mo ako. Wala akong ganon. Kasi at the end of the day, kahit naman nakilala nyo ako at nakikinig kayo ngayon, kung wala kayong gagawin, if you will not work on your mindset, wala ding mangyayari, di ba? Kaya lagi ko sinasabi, ikaw yan. Whatever changes, positive things na nangyayari sa buhay mo, claim it na ikaw yun. Sa kanila yan. Kaya nangyari yan dahil they work on their mindset. And I just appreciate that I've been part of that journey. And if they want to recognize me, well, thank you. Maybe now you're feeling na there's more to life than what you're living in right now. A calling to do something bigger. Nodding? Huh? Hashtag nodding? Do you feel na there's more to life than what you're living in right now? I think I've seen one chat. Wait, hold on. Let me share the chat here. Na nararamdaman daw niya na iba yung vibration. Charlene said that. And even LJ na iba yung vibration sa 2023. Very true, Ruth. Right? There is a calling to do something bigger. And the reason why you're here is because you felt it. Nararamdaman niyo yun. I'm meant to do not really something different, but something na alam ko I'm destined to do. Correct? And you know what? Minsan sinasabi natin, I know a lot of you are female. Si Ernesto is guy. I can imagine from the name, Mr. Ernesto. But I'm just saying, sometimes, di ba, meron tayong feeling na ang purpose natin sa buhay is maging magulang or purpose natin maging nanay. Na we should be contented kung ano man yung meron tayo ngayon. Di ba? Parang yun yung naiisip natin that we have to be contented, we have to be parang ito yung destiny natin. But I always believe if you have this nagging feeling that you are meant to do more, that you need to be more, it's because that's your calling. It's your gut telling you that although it's very noble to be a parent, it's very noble to be a mother, to be a provider, but if there's a nagging feeling that there's more than this, then definitely you are called in to do something bigger. Maybe hindi lang para sa iyo, para sa anak mo, o para sa pamilya mo, kundi para sa iba. And I think that's more noble, right? Kaya pag meron kayong feeling na dapat makontento lang tayo sa kanong meron tayo, try to recognize that it's just a limiting belief. Itong workshop natin is all for everyone who is heart-centered, soul-centered, na gusto makatulong. I know that, nararamdaman ko. You want to help not only yourself and your family, but a lot of people. I know that. Nararamdaman ko yun. Minsan nga naiiyak ako eh. Ito, malapit na naman ako maiyak. Nararamdaman ko kasi yun eh, na you're here because you know you want that. Na makatulong sa iba, matulungan ng pamilya mo, na maging masaya, maging blessing sa ibang tao. And I want you to achieve it. And you want to make lots of money. Saya. kung kakilala niyo ako, ulit-ulit ko to sinasabi. Dream, believe, take inspired actions. That's my mantra. Simulan natin sa dream. I am giving you the permission to dream. Ito ang pinakamasaya at masarap na process or part ng manifesting. Dreaming. Diba? Mangarap lang. If you have a journal, I'm not saying you write it now. We have a very limited time. But later, during the night, or whenever you have a free time, I want you to write down everything you want in life. Lahat ng gusto nyo mangyari sa buhay nyo. And don't get stuck sa health. Maybe I ask you top 3 things, diba? But this time, just be, and don't overthink. Sulat nyo lang lahat. Pero ano ang mangyayari? Once you start writing, money blocks will sabotage you. Wait, hold on. Pag-usapan natin kung ano yung money blocks. Money blocks, I call it money blocks because it's about money. I'm a money mindset mentor. We're always talking about money, but money blocks can also be called limiting beliefs. And there are many different beliefs. You have limiting beliefs about maybe yung health mo na never kang papayat, na na meron kang high blood kasi high blood ang family mo. That's a limiting belief, right? Limiting belief na hindi ka mahal ng pamilya mo. You just believe na yun. So it's relationship. It's about love. Na mahirap makahanap ng taong kaibigang totoo. That's a limiting belief. But we will talk specifically about limiting beliefs about money, which I call money blocks. What are these money blocks? These are deeply ingrained beliefs na nasa pagkatao na natin. Ibinigay yung mga beliefs na yan sa atin, unang-una ng mga magulang natin, ng simbahan or church wherever you're from, ng teachers natin, ng school, ng government, ng mga naging kaibigan natin, ng mga naging boss natin, ng mga experiences natin, na, and I think that's the worst yung mga nangyari sa atin, na pinaniniwalaan natin na totoo. Ang problema sa money blocks, hindi natin alam na nag-e-exist siya. So, wala tayong nagagawang paraan. Para yung body odor, di ba? Kung hindi mo alam na may body odor ka, lahat ng tao alam na may body odor ka, ikaw lang ang hindi nakakaalam, problema yon, right? And this is what money blocks is. Para siyang filter na hindi natin nakikita talaga yung nangyayari as is because we have this invisible scripts. Di ba sa mga pelikula, sa mga TV show, may mga script. Meron din scripts tayong paulit-ulit na sinasabi that actually is our limiting beliefs about money. Let me give you an example. Okay. I took a screenshot of, tinanong ko kasi kayo if you remember, or maybe kung hindi kayo naging part nung newsletter list. Anyways, I won't mention any names, of course, but I took a screenshot of this because somehow it feels like sinulat niya lahat ng, kahit ako nakarelate ako sa mga yan. I think I don't exactly know what I really want. I ask you what's preventing you from reaching your goals? Procrastination habits, overthinking, fear of the unknown, fear of leaving my comfort zone, age, easily get satisfied with what life gives me, overprotective of myself from hurt, failure, embarrassment, laziness, and I'm overwhelmed with technology. Right? Sino nakaka-relate? Kasi ako nakarelate kaya nga nilagay ko dyan May isa pa akong screenshot na kinuha. Medyo mahaba. Let's try to read it. Hindi ko po talaga pinagdasal noon na maging mayaman o makapag-asawa ng mayaman kasi sa paniniwala ko na tama lang na mabuhay ng simple at makontento sa kaanong meron. Parang sa buhay na ito, ang ugat ng we are meant to work habang buhay, I don't understand it, but in this life we work in this life we work, in the next we rest. Na parang dala-dala ko yung parusa nila Adan at Eva na sabi nila ay original sin. Sa bahay namin ay lumaki kaming palaging issue ang pera. Maraming panahon na pinoproblema namin kung ano na ang susunod na uulamin namin. Laging tipid na tipid at halos hindi na mabili yung mga gusto namin sa hapag. If we need to buy new things, we need to sacrifice other things. Minsan kahit yung para sa amin na lang maibibigay pa sa iba kapag lumapit sa amin. Tapos pag kami na ang nangangailangan, wala naman kaming malapitan. Maraming beses na po kaming naloko sa pera. Hindi lang po ako, pati mga kapatid ko at parents ko. Feeling ko nga noon pamilya kami ng mga uto-uto. Kasi para na lang kaming palaging nabubudol. Sabi ko nga po, masaya at maayos naman po ang relationship ng pamilya ko. Financial freedom lang po talaga ang kulang. You know, reading this, yung sinabi ko sa inyo na most of our money blocks stems from our parents. That's true. My mom is not perfect, but one thing I always credit her for is lumaki kami. Never niyang sinabing mahirap kami. Never niya sinabi sa amin na wala kaming makain kahit alam ko na wala na kaming makain. Kapag sinabi ko siya na, Mami pangmayaman pa, di ba? Mami, bili mo nga ako ng bili mo ako ng sapatos. Sasabihin nun, kahit walang pera ha. Pero syempre bata ka, malay mo naman. Sasabihin niya, o sige, ilan? Tapos sabi ko, isa lang. Sabi niya, o anong kulay? Sabi ko, pink. Okay. Pero hindi mangyayari yon. Tapos habang lumalaki ako, alam ko na kapag tinanong niya kung ilan, ay hindi na to mangyayari. Kasi wala naman talaga kaming pambili. Binibili lang niya ako nga, kunwari, nung dati sabi niya sa akin, grade 3 ako, sabi ko gusto ko pants. Sabi niya, walang pants na pangbata. Pala, Diyos ko, kahit 1-year-old may pants. Pero syempre, wala kang pambili. Pero never niya sinabi na mahirap kami. But not all parents are like that. Right? Lumaki tayo na marami sinasabi ang parents natin and maybe they meant well. Maybe they meant well. But it's just that these beliefs, binigay lang din sa kanila ng magulang nila na isinalin lang din sa mga lolo at lola ninyo. Correct? Na nagpasalin-salin yung sinasabi nating values. However, these values are not serving us anymore. Iyon yung tinatawag na you have to break the generational habit or the generational script. But before you can break it, you have to recognize what are they. I'll just give you top 3 money blocks. But as you can imagine, madami pa yan, di ba? Money is bad. Ano yung usual scripts na pag sinasabi money is bad? Di bali na akong walang pera kesa may sakit. Correct? Naririnig ko na parang sinasabi yan ng iba sa inyo. Di bali nang walang pera kesa narinig ko pa yung isang kamag-anak ko. Tingnan mo nga sila, mayaman nga. Meron namang sakit na special child. May anak namang special child. Alam mo, tumaas ang kilay ko, pero sabi nga, dapat you have to choose your battles. But then I was thinking, what? Parusa ba yung special child? Parang ganun yung lumalabas, di ba? But then, you get my point na naririnig natin yan. Sa magulang natin, sa mga nasa paligid natin, at posibleng sinasabi nyo yan. That's a money block. Don't be a slave of money. Huwag maging alipin ng pera. And I find it very ironic. Because those people who keep on saying this are the one who are slave of money. Sila yung hindi makapag-absent kahit masama ang pakiramdam kasi no work, no pay. Sila yung kahit na gustong bisitahin yung magulang nila sa probinsya or umuwi if they are OFW to their home country, hindi magawa because walang pamasahe. So yung desisyon nila, yung gusto nila sa buhay, nakadepende sa pera. Instead of money, instead of them managing their money or controlling it, yung pera ang nagsasabi sa kanila kung ano yung mga dapat at hindi nila dapat gawin. Again, I'm just being factual, truthful, and I'm just sharing this para magkaroon kayo ng another um, perspective, right? I want to challenge your beliefs. This is not something na, of course, we can always talk about it, debate about it, but I'm just giving you another perspective of it. Correct? Mayaman lang ang mas lalong yumayaman. Implying na kapag mayaman ka, masama ka. I conducted a workshop na ang attendees is Makati City Government of Makati employees. And one of the discussion we had when I opened the floor for question, I asked I asked them kung ano yung feeling nila na money blocks nila. One guy said na ang isa sa money blocks niya, feeling niya na kapag nagkaroon siya ng pera or talagang maging mayaman siya, feeling niya magbabago siya. Feeling niya na magiging mayabang siya. At ayaw niyang maging mayabang. Ayaw niyang lumaki ulo niya. And that's a money block. Correct? Lagi ding sinasabi, there's more to life than money. Of course, there's more to life than money. You know, what's more important is family. What's more important is health. Because kahit may pera ka, kung may sakit ka, wala din. Same na, kung may sakit ka, hindi ka like, unless settled ka na, you can have money, right? There's more to life than money. Remember, money is not bad. Money is just a tool. Money is like technology. It's just a tool. Kung paano natin gagamitin ang technology, that's what will determine if it's bad or good. The same with money. And money always amplifies who we are in our core. Money just amplifies who we are in our core. Ang isang taong madamot, I know this as a fact, kahit gaano pa siya yumaman, kahit sobrang pera niya, lagi siyang magsasabi na, kung mayaman lang ako, magdo-donate ako. Pero marami ka na naman pera. But you would always find something kung madamot ka ng dahilan kung bakit hindi ka pwedeng magbigay. Right? It just amplifies who we are. Pero ang mga tao mapagbigay, kahit nung wala pa siyang pera, na binibigay niya hati, kahit kakainin na lang niya, ibibigay pa niya yung half. For sure, pag yun nagkaroon ng madaming pera, mas marami siyang matutulungan. And this is the reason why I am encouraging everyone, lalo na kung mabait ka at generous ka, not to associate money to evil, because it is not. Maraming mayayamang tao sa mundo ang ginagamit ang pera nila para tumulong sa iba. And I want you to be that kind of person as well. Can you imagine a world where lahat ng mabubuti ang puso, mayaman? Right? Sobrang ganda siguro ng mundo natin. Meron talagang masasamang mayayaman. Marami din talaga sila. Pero, kung mabuti ka, it doesn't necessarily mean na dapat hindi ka mayaman. 'Di ba? It's not like that. Because money is just a tool. Hindi siya mabuti, hindi siya masama. Kung paano natin gagamitin ang pera, yun ang magde-determine ng kasamaan or kabutihan. Money will always just amplifies who we are in our core. Always. Kung dati hoarder ka lang ng notebook or pencil, pag yumaman ka, magiging hoarder ka pa rin. Pero siguro ngayon, ng mga Ferrari or mga Chanel, you get what I mean? It just amplifies. Okay, rich people are bad people, which, as I said, not true. Hindi ko naman gusto ang sobra-sobra. Ay, isa yan sa gusto kong pag-usapan. Ang dami nagsabi niyan. Ayaw naman daw nila ng sobra-sobra. Gusto lang daw nila sapat. Can I be like honest? Well, lagi naman akong honest. I feel that this is somehow selfish statement. Ayaw mo ng sobra-sobra para kanino? Sobra sa pamilya mo? Don't you have any desire na tumulong sa mas madaming tao? Right? Ngayon, baguhin na yung statement. Sige, ano po, ayoko pa rin ng sobra-sobra, pero enough lang para makatulong sa iba. That's a very vague goal. Ano yung enough lang? Correct? So again, money is not bad. If you're just saying na gusto ko lang, ayoko naman ng sobra-sobra, gusto ko lang ng enough, that means you have this money block. Money is bad. Right? Recognize that. Money comes from hard work. Ano usually ng mga script? Hindi napupulot ang pera. Narinig mo sa magulang mo yan, di ba? Di ba? Money doesn't grow on trees, or hindi napupulot ang pera sa... Marami din nagsabi niyan na isa yan sa mga limiting beliefs nila. Posibleng sinasabi niyo, ang hirap kumita, daming competitors ngayon. Posibleng nagbebenta kayo or naghahanap kayo ng client or ng trabaho. Yan ang sinasabi ninyo. Na mahirap. You won't get anything without hard work. Lahat ng bagay kailangang paghirapan. Dugot, pawis. And you are over-delivering, undercharging, discounting, not charging at all. Kulang na lang ibigay mo na lahat. Libre. Kasi feeling mo, hindi mo deserve. One of the things na na-recognize ko at binago ko is yung kailangan kong magpakahirap. Many of you said na feeling nyo lazy kayo. I always consider myself lazy. However, naisip ko din na lazy ako sa mga bagay na hindi ko gusto. Pero yung mga bagay na gusto ko, that I am passionate about, that, energizes me, kaya kong gawin yon kahit ilang oras because I am enjoying it. Although it is hard work, but I never felt that it was really hard work because madali sa akin. Before I recorded this video, sabi ko, lagi ko sinasabi, gusto kong magkaroon ng sweldo, malaking sweldo, walang ginagawa. And it happened to me. Nagkaroon talaga ako ng malaki sweldo, parang twice ng salary ko, at wala talaga akong ginagawa. Nagsisimula ako magtrabaho 3:00 ng hapon, tapos uwian na 5:00. Kasi nga, from 8 a.m. to 3, nagbabasa lang ako ng mga vlogs, chismis, kaya na-discover ko yung pep.ph, ET Online, nagbabasa ako ng mga vlogs ni Chuvanes. As in, ganun ginagawa ko sa opisina. Pero nagsawa din ako after some time. So bibo ako. Sabi ko dun sa boss, I want to do something else. Parang give me more tasks. O, diba? Tapos after nun, sobrang task naman yung binigay sa akin. But then, after nun, nung marami na akong ginagawa, sabi ko, gusto ko ganito. Malaki kita, walang ginagawa. But then again, like ko sinasabi, it doesn't mean na walang ginagawa, huwag tamad. No, it's just that finding something that you are really very good at, you're enjoying it, it doesn't feel like work. Right? So if you have this belief na kailangan mapuyat, na kailangan gumising ng madaling araw, para maging successful ka, that's not true. Hindi rin totoo na kailangan na pagdusahan mo yung maraming bagay or you have to go through challenges. I don't believe that belief. one of my mantras now is earning lots of money is easy. Earning lots of money is easy. I am a money magnet. My son, when he was younger, maybe I've shared this story before sa iba, na nung bata siya, lagi-lagi na sinasabi niya sa akin na nakabili daw siya sa kantin. And I always wonder, paano siya nakabili sa kantin? Wala naman siyang pera. Nakakapulot siya ng coins sa school grounds. Sa school grounds, nakakapulot siya, binibili niya sa kantin. Kasi daw, sabi ko sa kanya, pag gusto daw ng pera, maghanap lang sa daan. And he took it by heart. And it so happens, every time he wants money, he finds money. So lumaki siya na pinaniniwalaan niya na if you want money, you just look for money and it will be there. Which is totally different sa nakalakihan natin na kailangan laging paghirapan ng pera. Right? Alam mo, every time na you will overcome a money block, another money block will pop up. For me, because I know my children somehow are privileged dahil sa nagtatrabaho kami mabuti ng asawa ko for them. Now, ang money block ko is, or one of my fears is baka lumaki sila na hindi na-appreciate yung hard work or hindi na-appreciate na parang they don't need to work. They have parents who work. Okay. What I mean is hindi sila driven. Yun yung fear ko. And I know that's not true. So, what I'm saying here is every time there would be a money block or a limiting belief that you think you might have overcome, another one will pop up. And just recognize what it is and work on it. The third money block, number 3, I'm not blank enough. And this, I guess, is the most damaging of all. Whatever you are saying to yourself. Hindi ako maganda, hindi ako magaling, hindi ako marunong mag-English, mahirap lang kami, hindi ako nakatapos ng pag-aaral. You can't have it all. Ano sabi ni Hazel, di ba? You cannot have it all. Na maswerte ka sa pamilya, sa pag-ibig, malas ka sa pera. Pag maswerte ka sa pera, malas ka sa pag-ibig. These are all beliefs, limiting beliefs, na pinaniniwalaan mo in your core. That's preventing you from reaching your highest potential. What if I fail? Right? Yun eh. Kapag sinubukan natin, tapos nag-fail tayo, somehow it validates kung ano man yung nararamdaman natin or naiisip natin. Na hindi tayo magaling mag-English, pero sinubukan nating mag-apply, tapos hindi tayo nakapasa. Sabi ko na nga ba, hindi ako magaling. 'Di ba? Or nandito tayo ngayon sa sitwasyon na ang dami nating utang. So naniniwala tayo na hindi tayo marunong sa pera, mag-manage ng pera. Maybe nandito tayo sa sitwasyon na wala tayong kita, wala tayong pera, mahirap tayo, lubog tayo sa utang. So naniniwala tayo na may mali sa atin. And again, it is our mind. And this is yung lahat ng sinasabi natin sa sarili natin. These are all energy we are emitting. This is the vibration we are emitting. And yung energy na nilalabas natin, it's the same energy na makukuha natin. Correct? Ganun yun. It's the law of attraction. You might believe it or not, but the law of attraction is like the law of gravity. It always happen. Nandyan lang yan. I can't do it. Ang tagal ko na 'tong ginagawa pero wala namang nangyayari. Can you recognize yourself sa mga linyahan na 'to? Money blocks are preventing you from achieving your goals. I cannot emphasize this enough. So, you don't need it in your journal. You can, pero pwede rin naman sa regular na papel. Not now. But you can write all your money blocks. Money blocks about sa sarili mo, sa iniisip mo sa ibang tao, maybe pagkakamali mo, sinasabi ng mga magulang mo dati. Sulat nyo lahat ng naiisip nyo dahilan kung bakit imposible sa inyo. Some of you, yung nag-share ng 10 money blocks niya, that's good. Being aware. Now, what would your life be without your money blocks? Madami. Lahat yan ma-achieve nyo. How to release? I think this is one of the things how I am different with a lot, because I'm practical, with a lot of coaches or mentors. Some people, they would want you to realize things, but they won't say how to actually do it. But since ako nga, I'm very practical, I'm a problem solver talaga. Parang gusto kong malaman, so paano? I'm very process-oriented, action-oriented talaga ako. So this is how you can actually release your blocks. First, in one column, I want you to write all your money blocks. Lahat ng naiisip nyo na sinasabi nyo sa sarili nyo, mga dahilan kung bakit imposibleng magkapera kayo or maging successful kayo. Maybe you also write all your limiting beliefs about maybe your health. Right? Isa pa sa money blocks, yung pag binabati kayo na, uy, nandito na ang donya. Tapos bigla kang magsasabi, ano ka ba? Dami ko kayong utang. Can you see yourself doing that? Yung, dito na si madam. Sabi ko, madam ka dyan. Pag may nagsabi sa'yo, oy, ang sexy mo ngayon ah. Ano ka ba? Ang taba-taba ko nga. O kaya, ay, ang ganda ng blouse mo. Ukay nga lang to. Nabili ko nga lang ng sale. You see what's happening here? You are deflecting praises. Pag may nagsasabi sa'yo na maganda ka o mayaman ka, ang tendency natin, because we want to be perceived as, ano ba yun? Down to earth. Sinasabi natin, hindi. Kasi nasabihan ako niyan dati eh. Sinabihan ako ng parang tita ng asawa ko, sabi niya, yan si Linjoy kasi ano yan, mayaman yan. Tapos hindi ako nagsalita. Hindi ako nag-react. Yung pala, naisip niya, mayabang ako. Kasi ine-expect niya, katulad ng lahat ng nakakausap niya, nasasabi niya, ano ka ba tita, ang dami kong utang? Ako daw, tahimik. Gusto ko sabihin, kahit may utang ako that time, ayoko sabihin na mahirap ako or something. Alam mo yun, wala naman sa ano ko yun eh. Lalo that time, I was practicing my abundance mindset. So I'm not really going to say na marami akong utang, wala akong pera. I won't say that because again, whatever we're saying, whatever we're thinking, whatever we're doing, it amplifies, right? Pero dahil sa hindi ako nag-react, inisip nila na mayabang ako. But then, naisip ko, it's not me. It is them. Nagko-compliment sila, hindi naman pala totoo yung compliment nila. Correct? So, I'm just saying, going back, list down all your money blocks. Nagbibigay lang ako ng example eh. Kasi para ma-identify nyo na, oo nga, ganito ako. Hindi ako komportableng tumanggap ng papuri ng ibang tao. Hindi ako marunong tumanggap ng regalo or hiyang-hiya ako pag pinupuri ako. List down. And then after you list down all your blocks, ask yourself this question, is it absolutely true? Is it absolutely true na mahirap kumita ng pera? Wala ka bang nakikitang kahit na anong scenario or kwento ng buhay or pangyayari sa buhay mo na naging madali? Kapag sinabi mo na, sa edad ko mahirap ng kumita ng pera, is it absolutely 100% true? Because honestly think it's not. Maybe it is true sa circle mo, where you are right now. But if you expand your circle, and if you try to network with other people, just like our group, you will find the possibilities. You know, I've joined a workshop. It is an expensive workshop. It's about energetics, manifesting. And if you think about it, pag inisip ko, ako talaga parang uma-attend ako ng mga courses na yun. So, nagbumibili ako ng mga libro. So, marami ako talagang alam about energetics, the law of attraction, manifesting. But then I still enrolled in that expensive course. Because lagi ko nga sinasabi, when you enroll in a course, may makuha ka lang or bumili ka ng libro, may makuha ka lang ng isang idea. Worth it na yon. Na yung idea na yun maa-apply mo sa buhay mo. It's worth your money. It's worth the investment. Because it will definitely improve your life. And you know what? Kahit alam ko na lahat nung sinasabi ng facilitator, isa sa pinakamagandang nangyari doon sa training na yon was I became in part of a group na they're earning 500,000 a month. $15,000 a month. Mga Pinoy ito ha? Mga Pinoy ito. Mga mas bata sa akin. May mga mas matatanda sa akin. Lalaki, babae, different what do you call this? Businesses. Some are into stocks, some are into social media management, some are into coaching, finance, copywriting. And yun pa lang, na nandun ako sa grupo na yun. Kasi naniniwala ako dati, magkaroon ka lang ng 200,000 because someone told me na nasa Dubai ako, syempre, hindi ko naman alam kung magkano ang cost of living sa Pilipinas, magkano ba dapat kong kinain. Parang may nagsabi lang sa akin, if you have 200,000, you're settled. Malaki na yun, you're fine. It's possible. So sabi ko, okay, I want to earn 200,000. But then I became involved or I come into this group na their goals are way, way, way bigger than mine. And yun yung sinasabi ko na nandun ka sa tamang group. Because when we talk about this, whenever I hear people saying na I had a 500,000 income, pero I feel like I reached my income ceiling, I'm ready to go to 600,000, walang halong yabang yun. It's just that they're stating their facts and they want help on how to achieve it. So ako, kahit nandun lang ako, nasa bottom, nasa laylayan ako ng kanilang mga, kita, my mind opened into that possibility na, okay, meron pa palang lalaki sa 200,000 na goal ko every month. Right? And that's the very good thing about, investing and joining these workshops and buying books because you get open to a world of possibilities. So again, ask yourself this question, is it absolutely true? And what would my life be without this blog? What would my life be without this blog? Isa sa mga gusto ko dati, maging speaker. Ito yung ginagawa ko ngayon. But I am an introvert. I want to be alone. I can spend the whole day reading books. Pwede akong hindi magsalita kung gugustuhin ko isang buong araw. Gusto ko parang wallpaper pag nasa party or event, yung hindi nila ako mapapansin, yung walang kakausap sa akin, ganun ako talaga. Ganun talaga yung personality ko. So, iniisip ko, paano ako magiging speaker? Tapos, ang gusto ko parang speaker or is parang si Bo Sanchez, si Chinkitan. Yun yung peg ko. Kasi wala akong makita na katulad ko na babae, talking about money mindset. But how can I be like this kind of speakers and motivational speakers if gusto ko maging fly on the wall, right? So, that's my limiting belief. Kasi nga, feeling ko, hindi ako magaling, hindi ako marunong mag-English, baka isipin nila mayabang ako or nagmamatalino ako, wala namang sense yung sinasabi ko. All this, just like everyone else, I have these beliefs. When I started doing videos, believe me, tinatype ko yung script, tapos ipapaste ko sa free teleprompter tapos babasahin ko. Yung literally parang 10 minutes or maybe 5 minutes na video na binabasa ko, 1 hour ko yung gagawin. Kasi pag nabulol ako, since hindi ako marunong mag-edit, uulitin ko. Uulitin ko. Tapos pag nakita ko na, ang pangit ko, yung may ganyan, ngiwi, ganyan, uulitin ko na naman. Ganon, until na, I'm always just trying to improve. Kahit hindi ako komportable, kahit hiyang-hiya ako sa sarili ko, nagsimula ako na magsimulang mag-post sa social media, tapos sinundan ko naglalagay ako ng picture ko, hanggang sa magpo-post ako ng recorded videos, tapos gumawa ako ng isang private group na ako lang ang laman. Tapos doon nagsasalita ako. I'm just practicing kung anong, yung mga sinasabi ko sa inyo. I just keep on talking to myself. Ako lang audience. Tapos papanoorin ko. Tapos hiyang-hiya ako sa sarili ko. Di ba ganun? Pag nakikita natin yung sarili natin, hiyang-hiya tayo. Kahit boses lang natin, parang gusto na natin lumubog sa lupa. Ganun din naman ako. Until it feels I'm comfortable now. And this is what I want you to do next. Kung ano man yung money block nyo, just alisin nyo yung negation and make it positive. So, ang hirap makahanap ng clients, ang dami kong pwedeng applyan. Life is so hard, life is so good. Ang hirap mag-ipon, ang galing ko mag-ipon. So, ako lagi ko sinasabi sa harap ng salamin talaga, I am a very good speaker. I am an amazing speaker. I am an inspirational speaker. And at first, when you're saying your new truth, your new belief, it is like wearing a very tight dress or a very loose bra or panty or brief na hindi ka komportable, but just keep on repeating it. Remember how powerful our mind is. Our mind actually cannot distinguish reality versus imaginary. This is science. Google nyo kung gusto nyo i-Google. But our mind cannot actually figure out kung ano yung totoo at kung ano yung hindi. If you keep on telling your mind the same thing over and over again, the mind will actually believe very soon na yes, that's your truth. That is your possibility. I have a topic about this sa goal setting and manifesting workshop ko because really this is all science. This is very spiritual but also scientific na our mind is very, very, very powerful. And if you can harness your mind, it's truly a game changer. And you know your beliefs na deeply embedded sa brain ninyo ngayon, na you're acting on it, if you can release them, if you can recognize them and continuously release them, it's a total game changer. Believe me. Our God is a very generous God. I cannot emphasize this enough. We have a very, very generous God. If you feel na I should be contented because if you think contentment means ibibigay mo naman sa iba, no, there's no scarcity. There's no scarcity. Hindi porket na umulan dito, hindi uulan dun. Right? Hindi porket kumikita tayo ng 300,000, ang Diyos sasabihin, kukunin ko na to dito sa iba para mabigyan kita. It doesn't work that way. Correct? We have a very generous God who has given us all His resources. It is up to us if we would like to claim them. And if, pag inisip mo, I think, kasi, syempre, marites tayo na nabasa ko or napanood ko yung kay Donalyn. Donalyn ba yon? Yung vlogger. Syempre, marites tayo, diba? Parang kinakancel siya ngayon kasi nga daw parang sinabi niya na magpasalamat tayo na meron tayong trabaho. Pumasok tayo ng January 3. Parang ganon. And people taking it negatively. And I'm trying to understand their point of view. Na, there are people talaga na hindi sing privilege ng iba. 'Di ba? Yung iba pumapasok talaga 12 hours a day, kita lang nila below minimum. Nagko-commute, bukod sa 12 hours a day, may commute pa na 4 hours. And we're not better than them. And what I'm trying to say is, hindi nila kasalanan, but then hindi rin natin kasalanan. Now, we should not think na we are better than them. Definitely not. But we should feel grateful that we have this privilege to learn this. And I hope yung matututunan natin ngayon, magamit natin once magkaroon na tayo ng sobrang daming pera, and not only money, to share this knowledge para tulungan yung iba. It's not really imposing our truth to them, but whoever, the same way that I'm sharing this with you, I'm not imposing this. I'm not telling you I'm better than you, or, this is the only way of thinking. You have your own brain, your own mind to figure out ang tama o mali. Correct? Kung ano yun para sa inyo. But I'm sharing this because I want to help you. But I know a lot of people is not ready to accept this kind of thinking. And sa inyo din, kahit anong gusto niyong tulong sa ibang tao, kung ayaw nilang tumanggap ng tulong, mamasamain pa nila yon. But it's not you again. Ikaw lang yung nagbibigay ng tulong eh. It's them na hindi kayang tanggapin yung tulong mo. But I'm just saying, tayo na mas privilege, hindi ko sinasayang mas blessed, mas privilege in a way that we have this thinking because we are allowing ourselves to receive this information, this knowledge, and act on it. Let's try to help others, especially those who really are open to accept our help. Believe. So after dreaming, believe. And honestly, belief is one of the most difficult part of the manifesting process. Believe na posible yung gusto ninyo. Because kapag nade-delay na yung gusto natin, papasok na agad yung money blocks. Yung limiting beliefs na sabi ko na nga, but this is not for me. At ang belief, hindi yan about, pagiging religious. Because I know a lot of people. I have a friend. She's very, very nice, very good, very religious, go to church, novena, everything. But she's a warrior. She's a warrior. Lagi niya sinishare sa akin lahat ng worry niya sa buhay. And that's when I figure out, okay. Hindi lahat ng laging nagdadasal, may faith. Hindi lahat ng nagsisimba or nagdadasal talaga, may tiwala. And belief is the deep, unwavering faith that what is meant for you will truly find you. If you can actually understand that everything around us is energy, that we are energy, and kung energy tayo, walang mayaman, walang mahirap, walang bata, walang matanda. Yes, in our physical world, we chose to be in our physical being. But if we are all energy, it doesn't really matter. We are somehow all connected. We are somehow equal. Whenever I go into this very meditative state, I call it the void. And I know when I am there sa accessing my higher self, you know what? Whenever I am in that state, I actually don't like anything because I know I have everything. Pansinin ninyo, kapag nagdadasal tayo, nagpapasalamat tayo, di ba? Dasal is like that, pasalamat, hingi ng tawad, but also we pray for what we want. We never pray for the things that we have. We always wish, pray, goal, manifest for the things we don't have. And somehow that signifies lack, 'di ba? What if ang thinking natin, what we want is actually here? The fact na naisip mo siya, the fact that it is in your consciousness, nandyan na siya. So para siyang radyo. Kailangan mo lang pindutin or i-move yung dial para yung frequency ng gusto mo. Because again, we are all connected. Everything is energy. Yung frequency ng energy na gusto mo is tumama sa frequency mo. I know, again, maybe some of you are confused. But if we stay long enough, you'll get it. Na yung frequency ng gusto mo, think of it like this. Kapag kasi meron kang gusto, kunwari nag-online shopping ka sa Lazada, nilagay mo na sa cart, chineck out mo na for delivery. Hindi naman every minute chinecheck mo kung padating na kaya, padating na kaya, padating na kaya, padating na kaya, padating. Di ba hindi? Kapag nagbayad ka at ni-check out mo na, alam mo na dadating yan. Dadating yan within 2 days, within 3 days, kung overseas, maybe another week, pero dadating yan. You don't have to check. That is belief. Same sa gusto natin. Anong gusto nyo? Gusto nyo magkaroon ng 6-figure income? If you are doing the work, believe that it is actually happening. The desire alone, yung frequency nyo na, I am very, very excited na I'll have 6-figure income. And I'm grateful na meron akong internet. I'm grateful na meron akong laptop. I'm grateful na ang daming job posting sa OLJ o sa Upwork. And yes, may interview ako. Hindi ako nakuha, but that's okay. At least na-practice ako. You get what I mean? You're trying to be in the space na I believe this is for me. You know yung claim na 2023 is the best year ever? Since 2019, sinasabi ko yan sa sarili ko. This year is the best year ever. It so happened na every year, it's always the best year ever. Now, 2020, I'll be honest, monetary, hindi. Ito yung pinaka nawala lahat ng income namin, naubos ang savings namin, yung in-law ko, mother-in-law ko, she passed away not for COVID, but because of pneumonia. So it was really a very dark point in our life. But then, everything happens, you always just realize it in retrospect, diba? But I realized that that's actually the start where itong sinasabi ko na believe, I truly practice it. Dun ko naramdaman na I really have to let go of the control. Because sometimes I have this tendency being, ate ako, I'm a business owner, I am very driven, na I have to always take action. Na I have to do something. Ito yung sinasabing hard work. Na you have to work hard to achieve your goals. But then when I decided na, it's out of my control, I am doing the things I want, I am dreaming, I just have to believe. And it happens. Deep faith, I mentioned that abundance is our birthright. Simula nung pinanganak tayo, pagkapanganak pa lang natin, binigay na sa atin lahat ng Diyos. Hindi sinabi ng Diyos na, okay, ikaw walang hangin, wala kang oxygen. Diba? Walang ganun. Lahat, meron tayo sunshine, water, air. Now, you feel na hindi yung iba kaya pinanganak sa mayamang pamilya, sa iba mahirap na pamilya. Ako ang stand ko dyan, katulad ng sinasabi ng kapatid ko lagi, ate, dapat yung pamilya natin payaman, hindi pahirap. And I agree. If you are born in a family na hindi ka napag-aral, then dapat ang goal mo, lahat ng anak mo, lahat ng pamangkin mo, kayang pag-aralin. Right? Dapat talaga tayo, we try to improve. Kung dati ang pamilya mo hindi supportive, then yung generation na bubuuin mo or yung generation mo is always encouraging sa dreams ng ibang tao. Correct? Kung yung dating pamilya mo, dahil lahat sila high blood because mahilig silang kumain, then you'll change it. This generation, we will be more health conscious. You know, we will be more active. Right? Ba't may panty? Bibilin ko ba to sa Lazada? No, I just share this because isa sa mga feeling ko na poor ako kapag butas or sira yung panty ko, yung underwear ko. And it doesn't matter kahit butas t-shirt, wala akong pake. Pero pag underwear talaga, feeling ko parang ang hirap ko. Tapos bigla ako na-realize, bakit ko tinitiis? Sa Lazada may flash sale, 9 pesos lang ang panty. So agad-agad, bumili ako ng 1 dosen ng panty. Tinapon ko yung mga butas-butas at walang garter at sira kong panty. Ang gusto kong sabihin dito, you don't need to wait na maging mayaman kayo o may pera kayo para to feel abundant. Ako tinan mo nga, simpleng panty, feeling ko millionaire ako. Feeling ko sexy ako. Just by simply disposing yung mga bagay na hindi na nagsaserve sa akin. Kung gusto nyo na organic, pag mayaman ako, mag-organic oil ako, organic juice, organic beef, organic whatever. Simulan nyo ngayon, bumili kayo ng isang organic apple or organic juice, isang karton, namnamin nyo. Right? This is the life I want. Also, decluttering is very important because you can never have, if you keep on accumulating lang without actually disposing some of the things, the physical decluttering is really very symbolic na way. Decluttering is a symbolic way to welcome new amazing things in your life. If you want to pave way for something amazing, let go of anything na nagpapa-feeling poor sa inyo. Di ba minsan, pag ma-clutter ang bahay, nakakita na ba kayo ng mayamang bahay na may clutter? Nakita niyo na ba yung bahay na mismo loud din na madaming mga kung anik-anik na nakakalat sa daan, may mga Tupperware? Di ba wala? Or bahay ni Heart Evangelista or kung sino mang mayamang pinapanood ninyo. Di ba yung bahay nila is always clean? Hindi lang clean hindi cleanliness. But it's clutter-free. And even clutter sa utak. Kapag punong-punong-punong-puno yung utak natin ng kung anong-ano, stress, to-do list, problema, utang, then hindi tayo makakapag-isip ng tama. I think I gave you some ways dun sa workbook on how you can declutter as well. So that's good. Try to do that. Love and gratitude. Whenever I feel poor or whenever I feel na something is not going fast as I would like it to be fast, I always try to focus on love and gratitude. Gratitude is, kung aware kayo kay Abraham Hicks and yung level of emotions niya, anyways, it says there na love and gratitude is the highest form of vibration, the highest form of energy. Yun yung talagang gusto nating ma-achieve, di ba? Love. Lahat tayo gusto natin love, gratitude, contentment, peace. Yan, magkakasama sila dyan. Yun ang gusto natin. Akala natin we can achieve this if only we have everything in place. But wherever we are currently, we can always focus on gratitude. That's why I have a gratitude notebook. Papakita ko yung gratitude notebook ko. Wait. O, di ba? Parang maglilista lang ng utang yan. Sa National Bookstore lang yan, mga madam, sir. Hindi naman to fancy. O, di ba? As in, gratitude. Tapos sinasabi ko lang, thank you, thank you, thank you. Tapos everyday, sinusulat ko lang. Usually, hindi talaga. Ngayon, hindi everyday. Kasi ngayon, hindi ko na, I mean, I can calibrate myself kapag down ako. I can easily recognize if I'm going downhill and I can do something about it. But sinulat ko to 2020, di ba? Sabi ko nga sa inyo to, April 6, 2020. Dito nagsimula nung kasagsagan ng COVID. I'm starting to go downhill, so I did something. Every day, I'm writing 10 things I am grateful for. 10 things. You start with, I'm grateful for, let's say, for example, I'm grateful that we have food and they're delicious because not everyone eats. Thank you for my motivation because they keep me strong and determined. Ngayon, sinabi ko sa husband ko to. Sabi ko, gumawa siya ng gratitude list din niya. Sabi niya, paano pag paulit-ulit lang yung sinasabi ko? Kunwari, thank you for the food, thank you for the internet, thank you for the... I said, yes, write it. Kahit paulit-ulit. Thank you for the food, thank you for the internet, thank you for the health. Kasi you know what? Over time, if nasa consciousness nyo na yung being grateful for everything, lahat ng bagay mapapansin nyo na, oh my gosh, thank you, hindi nabasag tong baso. O kaya, uy, thank you, may pumasok na 30 cents sa bank account ko. Alam mo yon, yung thank you, hindi ako na-late sa work ngayon. Uy, thank you, may nagbigay ng fruit salad na kapitbahay. Na dati hindi napapansin. Kasi nga, di ba, ini-expect natin yung grateful, something big, something na, you know, something na exciting or in a package or matatanggap mo cash. Pero pag nagsimula ka talaga ng gratitude list, again, it's all about energy. Kahit na down ka, tapos sinulat mo lahat ng bagay na pinagpapasalamat mo, marirealize mo na, oo nga. And it's not about, nalala ko na naman si Donalyn, di ba? Naka-cancel kasi siya. Na parang, yung parang hindi mo binibigyan, or what do I mean? Kasi iniisip ko na sinasabi ng iba na, porket hindi, you mean yung mga mahihirap or yung mga walang pera, hindi sila grateful? No, it's not about that. Hindi yun ang sinasabi natin. But, I'm talking about feelings. I'm talking about energy, vibration, frequency. That if you start to focus on gratitude, kahit yung bagay na hindi pa dumadating pero gustong-gusto mo, na alam mo nandyan siya, na alam mo it's on its way to you, and you'll just feel this napakalaking emotion na parang maiiyak ka sa tuwa. Because padating na siya, andyan na siya, and you're ready for it. I wrote this. This is a screenshot of my journal entry. 2021 ko yan sinulat. You know, I always write this affirmations every time. As in every time. Hindi ako everyday nag-journal, but every time I do that. So, October 2021, kasi nung January 2021, sinabi ko na gusto kong kumita ng 200,000 because I told you, right? Someone just told me na that's the amount of money that you can have in the Philippines. Na posible yon. So I said, okay, I want the 200,000 monthly. 2021 ko yan, January. Remember, January, zero ako. Zero. Ang bank account ko zero. Wala akong kita. February, pero that time, nung January, I made the decision that enough is enough. You know, sabi ko nga sa inyo, 2020, I was I was crying. Yung parang nag-positive ako, di ba? I'm very positive. Sabi ko nga, I'm very positive. Pero, umuwi kami sa Pilipinas, may pera kami noon, may negosyo kami. 2020, nawala lahat yon. Sabi ko, like ko sinasabi, you know what, kaya ako gustong magtayo ng negosyo na walang malaking puhunan, because I want to show people, I want to be the guinea pig na posible yon. And it happens, like, oh, be careful what you wish for eh. So, nangyari, 2020, nawala lahat nga ng pera namin. Alam mo yon? So, 2021, December 2020, sabi ko, sige, you know, I'll change, babangon ako talaga. So, 2021, I wrote 200,000 monthly income. And that time, I have zero earnings. Zero. Literal na wala akong kita. February, I became a virtual assistant. So, maybe I was earning 65,000, maybe. Depende sa exchange rate. September, binigyan ako ng increase. So, maybe I was earning 75,000 to 80,000, depende sa exchange rate. Malayo yun, di ba? Imagine niyo, that was September. I was earning, let's say, 80,000. 80,000, malayo sa 200,000. Yet, I still wrote it. Sinulat ko pa din because our job is not to figure out how or when. Hindi natin problema. Although, syempre, tao tayo, hindi natin may iwasan na sabihin na gusto natin ngayong taon na to, or gusto natin in 30 days, or gusto natin 5 weeks, right? Somehow, that's good. I always say better kesa vague. But in manifesting, it's not our job to figure out how or when. Ang kailangan lang natin gawin, i-figure out kung ano talagang gusto natin and do the inspired actions. You know what? After I wrote this, I had this idea that I can teach others how to become a virtual assistant, because I became one and I am a very good executive assistant because that's my work nung nasa UAE ako. So kahit nakapikit, alam ko yon. And before that year ends, 2021, I earned 200,000. So from zero nung January, I was earning 200,000 nung December. So within a year. Now, there are some big goals that it took me some time. Yung gusto kong bumalik sa Pilipinas, that dream took 2 years. Now, I have a higher goal. I don't know when it will happen, but I changed all my passwords dun sa goal na yon. Because that's one of my tips. Change your password sa goal ninyo. Because the first goal, yung nung bumalik kami sa Pilipinas, my passwords din sa lahat ng mga system ko, sa laptop ko, sa mga kung anong ginagamit ko sa office was Freedom 2020. Because my intention then is that by year 2020, 2017 ko yun sinet eh. Binalitan ko lahat ng password ko 2017. That by 2020, uuwi na, hindi uuwi eh, kundi hindi na ako mag-work as an employee. I'll go with my passion, mga ganyan yung mga drama ko. I have no idea how it will happen because 2017, wala kaming bahay, wala kaming malaking ipon, wala kaming investment, wala kaming exit strategy. So how it will happen, I have no idea. But then I set it because that's what I want. And as it so happens, by the June 2019, nandito kami sa Pilipinas, nagka-negosyo kami, nakaipon kami, nakapagpagawa kami ng bahay, nakabili kami ng kotse. So it happened. It took 3 years. No, 2 years. 17, 18, 19. It took 2 years, but it happened. Now, I told you I have a very big goal. I don't know what will happen, but it's not my job to figure out when it will happen or how it will happen. It's just there. Take inspired actions. Take inspired actions. And what is inspired actions? Kahit na feeling nyo hindi pa kayo ready, you don't need to take a jump. You don't need to resign. You don't need to umuwi ng Pilipinas kung OFW kayo. Hindi nyo kailangang hiwalayan ng asawa ninyo. You just have to do one thing that scares you every day. Just one. Sabi nga, 1 step a day is 30 steps a day. Correct? Just doing one thing, stepping out of your comfort zone just one day every day, it will make a difference. The same thing nung sinasabi ko na gusto kong maging speaker, I never thought this day would be possible na, I'll get paid talking to a group of people, that I'll be on a stage sharing my story. I never thought it would happen. Well, somehow that's what I want, but I was not confident enough then to actually believe it will happen. But then since yun ang gusto ko, kahit na napaka uncomfortable, I just try. And how do you do this? Di ba? Madali naman sabihin, try mo, basta gawin mo. Pero sabi ko nga, action, gusto ko action. How can you do it practically? Envision your future. If you want a car, go for a test drive. If you want a house, go for an open house tour. Alam mo yung kahit pagpunta lang sa IKEA or yung sa mga mall, tapos meron silang mga display ng mga doon, gamit. Gustong-gusto ko yun. Kasi parang, it feels good. Again so minsan may ibang tao, pag pumupunta doon, nade-depress kasi sila dahil parang, di ko naman afford to. Or alam mo yon. So, magkaibang mindset yon. Na pumupunta ka doon, nadidepress ka, kesa yung pumupunta ka, tapos parang nai-inspire ka. And I hope you are the latter part, na nai-inspire kayo para matupad yung pangarap nyo. I don't know if you saw my reels na meron akong kaibigan, bumili talaga sila ng doorknob. Kwento niya talaga sa akin, bumili yung asawa niya ng doorknob kasi gusto daw nila magkabahay. Bumili sila ng magandang doorknob sa Wilcons. Wilcons yun, di ba? Pangalan ng Wilcons. Bumili sila ng doorknob dahil gusto nilang magkabahay. And if I'm not mistaken, last year, nagsisimula yung construction ng bahay nila. Sinabi niya sa akin, 2019. Before COVID yun eh. Yun yung tinatawag na pave the way. Itong nilagay ko na picture the life, nung kasagsagan ng depression ko dahil gusto kong maging stay-at-home mom, pangarap ko talaga maging stay-at-home mom. I've never desired na maging career woman. Hindi ko talaga pinangarap na maging director or vice president of HR. No, ayoko noon. Kasi gusto ko stay-at-home mom. Pero nung naging stay-at-home mom ako, gusto ko pala earning stay-at-home mom. Kaya ngayon, yun na yung goal ko, earning stay-at-home mom. But anyways, nung kasagsagan ng depression ko na gusto ko maging stay-at-home mom, lagi kong ini-imagine na ito yung mangyayari kapag stay-at-home mom ako. Gigising ako, magluluto ako ng breakfast, meron kaming kitchen island, which is wala kaming kitchen island, wala nga kaming bahay eh. Kahit yung parang apartment namin sa UAE, wala namang kitchen island. Pero alam mo, yun yung nai-imagine mong bahay ng mayayaman. So, may kitchen island, tapos bibigay ko sa mga anak ko yung pancakes or breakfast nila, and then sasabihin ko, bye, see you later. Yung mga gano'n, yung nakikita natin sa pelikula. Tapos pag alis nila, then I will focus on yung sa trabaho ko, na something that I love. And you know what? I was imagining that 2015. Nangyari yon 2019. So yun, medyo mas matagal. 'Di ba? Na-realize ko, nung piniprepare ko yung baon ng mga anak ko, inabot ko sa kanila, nakaupo sila sa kitchen island, naalala ko na ito yung scenario, yung scene na nasa utak ko nung nagde-daydream ako. Ito yon. And every time I recall that, kinikilabutan ako because itong sinulat ko na picture the life, Kaya lagi ko sinasabi sa inyo, 'di ba? Energy. Kasi every time we dream, nandun tayo sa vibration, sa energy na yun yung gusto natin. If we keep on holding into that energy by being grateful, by doing inspired action, by not losing sight of what we truly want, walang parang there's no choice but for our dream to manifest. It can happen. Ano next? Meditate. When I say meditate, these are spiritual habits. It could be praying, novena, anything that you feel will help you. Some people are asking me, kailangan ba na mag-sage? Alam niyo yung sage, yung nagpapaano, or incenso, or crystals, or meditate under the moon. I said, whatever works. If you feel na mas tumitibay ang faith nyo by praying, by doing novena, do it. If you feel na gusto nyo maglagay ng prosperity bowl bilang pang attract ng swerte, do it. If you believe in crystals, like I have crystal stones here, do it. Ako meron akong gratitude rock na laging nakalagay sa bag ko kasi para every time na kinakapa ko, every time na may hinahalongkat ako sa bagots, nakapa ko yun, bigla ako maisip, oh, thank you Lord. Alam mo yun? Yung parang nandyan lang siya or something na pwede mong ilagay na tuwing nakikita mo, maalala mo how lucky I am, how blessed I am. So everything that works, that will always keep you in that energy, do it. No judgment. Goal setting. This is very important that without it, law of attraction is considered null and void. Because yung difference nga namin ng book na The Secret, wherein sa The Secret kasi sinabi nila, just by simply wanting it, it will just fall into the sky and it will happen. Well, you have to do something. You know, I always believe in miracles. I always believe na, for example, I can heal myself, God can heal myself, that I can that just by having this faith, this belief, being my highest vibration, na let's say yung gallstones ko mawawala. I truly believe that. Pero, kung wala akong gagawing action, for example, hindi ako magko-control sa kinakain ko, tingin mo ba mawawala yung gallstones ko? Right? Hindi rin. So, although I have this deep, unwavering faith, that my body can heal itself, God can make all the miracles. If I won't do any action, any kind of intention or goal setting na I won't eat red meat or I will only eat red meat twice a week and I will avoid fat or not eat something fried, then it won't happen, di ba? For me, goal setting is very important because goal setting is not only setting goals but also building habits. And habits, dyan nagsisimula lahat. Habits ang magdadala sa atin sa tagumpay. Take massive actions. Again, it doesn't have to jump. You don't need to jump. You can take one baby tiny steps, but every day do something. Better if it's something that scares you. It doesn't have to be big. But kasi kapag may ginawa ka na outside of your comfort zone, kahit napakaliit lang, kahit yung mag-live sa Facebook, for others, maybe it's a very normal thing, pero for someone, it might be truly major, massive action. But that's what I'm saying. Do something that scares you, right? It will speed up the law of attraction. Lahat na sinasabi ko dito, I have a book, thewealthypinay.com/books. Everywhere, nasa Amazon Kindle, Rakuten, blah, 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 blah. I believe it's 3.99 sa peso, parang 200 lang yan or less. Mas mura pa. It was number 1 nung unang ni-release yan. Salamat sa lahat ng bumili. I want to announce this. As I've mentioned, ay, may nagtatanong ba? Okay, wala. As I've mentioned, 2 weeks from now, this is batch 5 of the goal setting and manifesting workshop. It is 2 days. It is quite long. It's between 2 to 5 p.m. This is batch 5. This is not compulsory. I'm just sharing with you this because maybe you want to work with me. As I've mentioned to you before, this is something na you know if you're meant to do this. You would feel it. Ang klase kasi ng ano ko, ng approach ko, if you always try to set goals, if you always try to dream, if you're always planning but it's never happening or it takes you time to do it, then maybe you need really my help. I call it the Linjoy TC way. It's scientific. At the same time, it's very spiritual. It's a combination of psychology, science, practical techniques, and of course, the law of attraction. Itong slide na to, ginawa ko lang, dinagdag ko lang to because honestly, I cannot really quantify or list down everything that we're going to discuss because mahirap siyang i-quantify eh. You know, it's just the emotion. But on top of my mind, syempre may agenda. These are the things that you are going to learn. And if you know these things, we will deep dive on it. EFT, if you don't know, EFT is emotional freedom technique wherein there are certain points in our body na kapag tinap mo would actually releases your anxiety. And this is good. Forgiveness ritual is something very, very, very powerful. It's basically forgiving everyone na nakasakit sa'yo. Because you know what? I always consider anger. I always consider anger as a poison na instead na ipapainom mo sa tao na iinisan mo, ikaw ang umiinom. So you think na yung anger, pag nagagalit ka, sumisigaw ka, or tinatanim mo because of someone else, or because yung sarili mo, actually it's destroying us. So I have a ritual for that. And then the be do have principle. The be do have is something about what you actually want to be and how to actually achieve it. But it's the psychology of it. And of course, lifetime Facebook GC support. We have a GC. Everyone who is into the participants of all the goal setting and manifesting workshop, meron po kaming GC and everyone is there wherein I always try to be engaging and answer all questions. And every time I feel na, someone needs my support, lagi akong nag-chat doon. Some of the people, this is quite old. Sabi ko nga medyo old na tong presentation na to, but a lot of people have already benefited from our goal setting and manifesting workshop. They got money, they got rental properties. They was able to manifest something na na-afford nilang mag-enroll sa course. So something, if you feel na this is what you want, maybe you can manifest money to enroll in this course. This is what I'm saying. Nagkaroon siya ng mobile, baby, laptop, cash flow. And then, ito yung gusto niyang mangyari sa susunod. This one, her name is Cecil. Nilagay daw niya sa password niya, Miss T. Sauga 2021 because sabi ko daw, palitan yung password. And she started it in 2019. Sinulat niya 2021. Actually, last year, December, minessage niya ako para sabihin na she and her family, husband and 2 kids niya, are flying sa Mississauga. Alam mo, naiyak ako talaga. Naiyak ako sa tuwa for her. Because I always say that whatever I'm teaching is like a blueprint. And natutuwa ako na, there are people who took courage para gawin yung pangarap nila. Hindi ako yun. Sila yun. Lahat ng tinuturo ko, kung walang susunod, if you won't actually take action or you don't believe it, then it will never happen. How much is your investment? I always say it's an investment because, investment is something na you spend, but there would be a return of it. It's 1,999. You don't need to enroll if you're not being called. You don't need to. And I'm always here. You'll always find me on Instagram, on Facebook. If you're a member of virtual work, this month we will have our free webinar. So you don't need to pay to actually get access of me. No, hindi. But I serve, I deserve. And if you want and if you feel that you are ready to deep dive into manifesting and make 2023 your best year ever, please enroll. I'll share the link how you can enroll. Also, I'll share the link kasabay nung ano bang kasabay ng ating replay. Para sa team replay, I'll send an email and then I'll send the link on how you can enroll. I also shared now yung form to actually register if you want to register. This will happen on January 21 and 22, which is Saturday and Sunday. You have to commit na you'll be there from 2 to 5 p.m. Of course, there would always a recording of it, but iba, di ba, kapag live na nanonood, pwedeng magtanong. And iba talaga yung energy pag live. I want to end this training, webinar, workshop, whatever you want to call it, by saying this: earning lots of money is easy. Because I know you're here because you want to earn more. Ito talaga, kahit nakapikit ako, siguro kahit nanaginip ako, sinasabi ko yan. Kasi nga dati meron akong belief na mahirap kumita ng pera. When I let go of that belief, and I keep on saying earning lots of money is easy, that I am a money magnet, money loves me. Dahil siguro yun na yung paniniwala ko ngayon. Yun na talaga. In my core, I believe that money just shows up in various ways. And now, because I am willing to receive, dami ko ding nare-receive ng mga gifts. Alam mo yon, and I always appreciative of them. Notebook, na-appreciate ko. Libre ng kape, na-appreciate ko. Bigyan ako ng ballpen, na-appreciate ko. And because I'm always appreciative of everything now, I'm always grateful. And I know that, everything is easy. I'm earning a lot. How to avail the book? Let me answer some questions. This is the time. If you want to ask questions, please do so. Books, Glynes, thewealthypinay.com/books. E-book po yun. We're trying to figure out how to do it. Physical book. Pag-iisipan ko pa. Kailangan ko pa magpa-print. Kailan ang susunod na batch ng goal setting? I think you mean this one, January 21. January 21 and 22. 2 to 5 p.m. Medyo mahaba to talaga. Mahaba to. And meron tayong breaks in between. Kasi talagang we will deep dive. And I'll tell you, kung paano yung sinasabi ko kanina, the void, kung paano ma-access yun, yung very meditative. Wala na tayong time kasi ngayon. But, that is so powerful. Yung guided meditation, every time na ginagawa ko yon, the students always love it. The guided meditation. Iiyak ka doon, pero it's very liberating. After hindi makaabot sa January 21, I always do it mid of the year. So I'll do it again in July. So I only run the goal setting and manifesting workshop twice a year. So January and June, July. I don't know, parang yung dalawang beses sa isang taon, it just feels right. Monthly webinar are you asking, Charlene, for this one or sa virtual work? Sa virtual work, hindi talaga monthly. dito sa Goal Setting and Manifesting Workshop, since you will be part of the GC, I'm always there. I'm always sharing my thoughts. Si Jobel, papalitan niya na daw yung password ng manifesting yung new car mo. Jobel, believe me, pag nakuha mo yung card, please send mo sa akin, ha? Pati kulay. Hazel shares, when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Totoo yun. Using crystals daw in meditating. Yes. I don't use, when I meditate, wala akong mga something. Pero depende. Sometimes, kapag full moon or new moon, again, this is with no judgment. You can do anything. Same people will do novena or do saging for space cleaning or clearing. However, for me, somehow, I feel more connected sa universe, kay God. If I am, pag new moon, tsaka full moon, somehow I feel like connected sa luna, sa moon. And I do that. Sabi ni LJ, meron daw siyang journal, bigay ng sister niya, and then nilalagyan niya na daw ng pictures. I call it, what do you call this? Vision board. I have a vision board. The first time I did a vision board was in 2000, I don't know if it's 2015 or 2017. But anyways, lahat ng nilagay ko doon sa vision board ko, yung mga pictures, nagulat ako. Lahat ng mga nilagay ko doon, actually happened. Nangyari. Ang mali ko, dapat pala, ang ginawa ko kasi, ginupit ko yung mga hindi nangyari. Kunwari, may mga maliit na hindi nangyari, dinikit ko sa bago. But then, sabi ko nga, sayang, sana ngayon, napapakita ko na lahat ng nilagay ko sa vision board ko nangyari. All my siblings have vision board. Yung sister ko nga, pinatarpaulin pa niya. And tuwan-tuwa kasi siya na yung mga nasa vision board niya, nangyayari. And again, it's not because nilagay mo sa vision board mo mangyayari. It's the deep unwavering faith and doing action na mangyayari. Kaya siguro nangyayari talaga. Ninita just started her gratitude journal. Very good. Marie Kondo said, if it doesn't give you pleasure, let go of it when decluttering. Si Marie Kondo, di ba? She's like, minimalist, cleaning space. And sabi niya, if you want to let go of something, kasi minsan may ganun tayo na ayaw nating itapon yung mga bagay-bagay kasi baka kailanganin pa natin, baka hindi na tayo makabili sa susunod, or kaya meron siyang sentimental value na iyon yung unang suot ng baby natin or something. Pero ang sinasabi niya, for example, gusto ko na tong itapon. I don't like to keep this anymore. Just say thank you to it. Na dumating siya sa buhay mo. I mean, this is maybe not the exact phrase she's saying it, but her concept is be grateful dun sa bagay na yon for serving its purpose. Because totoo naman, yung connection natin is not on that material thing, right? If we kasi let go of anything, of something, we're paving space for something greater to come. Totoo yun. Diba? Hindi makakapasok kasi diba, kung meron ka na, for example, rice cooker, kahit na sira-sira siya, for example, ayaw mo siyang itapon, dahil sayang or something, di paano ka magkakaroon ng bagong rice cooker? Right? Parang ganun lang yung concept. Same way na ayaw nating gamitin yung mga mamahali nating plato. Bakit? Bakit hindi natin gamitin yung mamahali nating plato? Kasi baka daw mabasag, hindi tayo makabili. Tingin mo ba ang mga mayayaman ganun mag-isip? Di ba hindi? And hindi yun sa pagiging mayaman. Again, kung meron kayong tendency na ayoko naman maging mayaman kasi ang iniisip yung mayaman, baka si Gretchen Barreto or ayaw nyo maging katulad ni Heart Evangelista. But be the rich person you want to be. You can be rich and mahilig sa sales. Ako, ganun ako. As in, gusto ko lahat naka-sale. And I just find joy. Hindi dahil sa feeling ko hindi ko afford, but I just find excitement pag naka-sale siya. But then, I also use candles. Dati tinatabi-tabi ko yung mga kandila kasi nga for special occasion lang. But then I realized, ano ba yung special occasion? Paano ko makakabili ng bagong kandila kung hindi ko gagamitin yung mga kandila ko ngayon? So now, I'm using all these scented candles sa buong bahay ko. And pag naubos, bibili ulit ako. Right? It's just yun nga, yung how you perceive things. You don't need to be rich or wealthy to feel wealthy. You can start now. Iyan yung be, do, have. Iyan yung isa sa matutunan nyo sa be, do, have principle na pinag-uusapan natin dito. How can you actually live in now para mag-catch up yung reality nyo sa inyo? How to join the GC? Well, yung GC po na yun is if you've been part of the manifesting and goal setting workshop, I add you there. So, parang lahat ng paid participants, part ng GC. Nature sound, pag nagme-meditate, yes, nature sound, maganda po yun. What books materials do you recommend about manifestation or awareness? I started really with the book, The Secret. That started everything for me. Wait. Oo. Yung the book na The Secret, I bought that. The next book I bought is this, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, ni Robert Kiyosaki. This is more of a finance book, pero somehow it's about mindset. And then from there, ito na binabasa ko rin to, Think and Grow Rich, ni Napoleon Hill. You know what? And then from there, once you started actually working on your mindset, you will be attracted then sa mga personal development books. Nagsimula akong bumili ng mga libro about negosyo. Ito kilala nyo ba to? Yung sa Go Negosyo? Si Joey Concepcion. Umattend ako ng parang workshop niya. And then matagal na si Abraham Hicks, nakalimutan ko yung name, pero si Abraham Hicks, i-search nyo, yun talaga all about manifesting, but it's something very heavy. At least for me, ha. So, kapag medyo nagsisimula ka pa lang, masyadong out of this world. Kasi nung unang basa ko yun, hindi ko talaga mag-gets. Parang it sounds very woo-woo for me. Kasi nga, di ba, practical tayo. But when I started doing, after a few years, binalikan ko ulit yung libro, now it makes sense. So, I can't really say you go kay Abraham Hicks directly, masyado ng mabigat. Pero, any book will do. Hazel, thank you for your message. You sent me a private message. I appreciate. I think that's the end of our presentation. If you resonate with anything, you're welcome to join the group. Not the group, but attend the workshop. And let's work together. Let's make 2023 really your best year ever and the start of something amazing. You can share, take a picture of us, share nyo sa messenger nyo, sa screenshot that you've attended our training. Just tag me. I appreciate you guys for spending time. I'm very excited for you. Even if you don't attend the workshop, yung paid workshop, but the fact that you attended this one, I hope you've learned a lot. I hope meron kayong natutunan na madadala ninyo sa mga plano ninyo sa buhay ngayong 2023. The fact that you showed up here live, or even if you are team replay pero pinapanood ninyo ngayon, sobrang exciting. I appreciate it. If you want to say something, anyone who wants to leave, you can leave. If anyone wants to stay at unmute and want to talk to me, let's have another 15-30 minutes to make chika-chika. Betchay, I just want to tell you, I appreciate na naka-online ka lagi. Naka-video on pala. O yeah, maganda rin kaya naka-video on. Miss Rowena, tsaka si Ruth, lagi din naka-video on. I love it. Meron kayong gustong sabihin sa akin? Miss Annalisa. Magandang hapon sa inyo lahat. Mas maganda pa kayo sa lahat. Hey Sharon! Magandang hapon! Miss Hazel! Magandang hapon sa inyo lahat.
Yes.
Ano naman ang natutunan nyo? May natutunan naman ba kayo? Yun yung gusto kong malaman eh. Ano naman ang, hindi natutunan. More of, ano yung aha moments? Sinong ayan, konti-konti na lang tayo. Ay, wait. Tatapusin na natin ang recording. Hold on. I-stop recording na natin.